with the thing, and you hope it works. You never know until you go live. Oh, we are live. Greetings, humans. Greetings. And welcome back to another fun-filled episode. We're here, 29-year veterans. Say it with me, people. Of the woods. That's where bears live. Yes, indeed, people. All right, we are on day number 4 for a long saga here. Once again, the alternate channel has overtaken Bear's main channel here. Not by a little, but by a lot. Let's see, how many people? Let's see. Hopefully this doesn't screw anything up. 391 to 448. If you're keeping track out there. Not like Bear is, but there you go. So anyways, I want to thank everybody that is subscribing to this channel here, the main channel. We do appreciate it. We try to do this every Wednesday, Saturday nights, usually about 8 o'clock. That kind of depends whenever Bear decides to hit that button and go live. Great to have everybody here. Good to see Amy out there. She says, hi, Comics Bear. What's shocking? I wonder. Well, let's go ahead. Let's just get right on into it, people. Without any further ado, let's get into it, because we've actually got some news here for you good people, including some shocking news out there. Shocking news from the Daily Mail. That'd be in England, people. Let's see. This would be Stacy. How do you pronounce this? Libertone. Libertone? Yeah, we'll go with it. Gotta start overseas here. A dead NASA satellite weighing 600 pounds will crash back to Earth tomorrow. That would be today, people. And it could kill someone out there. A 1 in 2,500 chance. Let's see. Re-entry is for 9:30 Eastern on Wednesday. So if you only have an hour and a half to live before a dead NASA satellite crashes on your head, there's only one place to be. That would be right here on Bear's channel. Yes, indeed. A dead NASA spacecraft. Is it a spacecraft or a satellite? Is set to fall from space and crash into Earth on today. There's a 1 in 2,500 chance it could kill someone. The American Space Agency revealed that the 600-pound of tech, similar to a vending machine. Well, wait a minute. Why are we sending vending machines into space? Did NASA astronauts, do they need to get their Coca-Cola? Or maybe what is it, like a Snickers bar or something like that? I don't know. It's kind of odd that they would send a vending machine into the sky. Will re-enter Earth's atmosphere at 9:30 Eastern. So after the show, just make sure you look up, and if you see a giant flaming ball headed towards you, better watch out. It might be a satellite. Or a vending machine, whatever. With most of it burning up in the sky. But some components will survive the descent, and NASA warns the risk of harm coming to anyone is 1 in 2,476. Ah, man, it's going down. Where exactly the impact zone remains unclear. Oh, joy! It's not like we've got, like, rocket scientists working on this or anything. NASA should share updates about the crash after it crashes back to Earth. So after it's landed on your head, then NASA will let you know. There you go. This would be the Reuven Ramati, the High Energy Solar Spectroscopic Imager, or the RISI out there. Talk about vending machines having a RISI. The RISI was tasked with observing solar flares before it was decommissioned in 2018 after NASA failed to communicate with it. And they probably stuck in that dollar bill. You know, you get like the crinkled dollar bill in there and you try to stick it in there and it like keeps spitting it back out. And then it'll like steal it one time and you're like, okay, where's my vending machine? And then it never gives you any change back or any food. Worst. This would be the second retired NASA satellite to crash to Earth this year. It's only April. The previous was a 5,400-pound machine that came down in January. That's a big vending machine. The RISI launched in 2002 to observe solar flares and coronal mass ejections from its low Earth orbit. Was helping scientists understand how such powerful bursts of energy are created from our own sun. Jonathan McDonald, an astronomer and astrophysicist, I tell you, you get two. Mr. Smarty Pants over here. At the Harvard Smithsonian Center for Astrophysics, told the Daily Mail that the re-entry window is now plus or minus 11 hours as of Tuesday and predicted covered over 500,000 miles. This means experts are not sure where the debris will fall. While McDonald is not too concerned about the harm, says the guy who's not going to have his head crushed in. NASA's predictions show that it has a higher chance of hitting someone on Earth than being hit by a car. Oh my goodness. So there you go. There you go, people. There is some shocking news out there that could land right onto your noggin. That's gonna be. You're just walking around one day, and then all of a sudden, a giant vending machine from space comes and crashes down right onto your head. Horrible, horrible stuff out there. There we go. Elon Musk's new Starlink internet satellites deorbits. That stinks. That would have been a bad one there. Anywho, there you go. There is some shocking news for you people from the Daily Mail out here. Great to have Lindy here. Great to have her here. By the way, I bet Bear probably forgot. Great to have Melissa here as well, wherever she is. Let's see. That's way better chances than it should be. I know. 1 in 2,500. Actually, what was it? 1 in 2,476. That's a misleading headline up there. That is fake news. Daily Mail. Gosh darn it. I tell you. Let's see. I mean, there are a lot more than 2,000 people in the world. That's true. You would think. You would think that. I guess we are looking for Reese's Pieces, says Lindy. Ba-dum-bump. Cha. All right, going from one food to another, people. From the National Pulse, and who is this? Raw Egg Nationalist. We'll go with it. What the hell? The lab-grown, good, quote-unquote, good meat company has a murky past, and they're extremely sensitive about it. How could that be? It's not made of people, is it? It's not made of people, is it? Well, let's find out. On March 21st, Good Meat, the lab-grown, quote-unquote, cultivated meat division of Eat Just Incorporated. Eat Just? You mean Just Eat? I don't. Oh, I get it. Like it's just. It's equitable. It's equitable out there. There we go. I announced that it had received an important preliminary approval from the FDA. Good folks out there. To bring one of the alternative meat products to market in the U.S. Oh boy. Yay! The approval in the form of a no questions letter. They're not asking any questions. Means that the FDA has accepted the company's claim that its first product, cultivated chicken, is quote unquote safe to eat. The evaluation process involved a detailed submission from Good Meat about the safety and production process for its product, including assurances about its nutritional content and purity. Well, at least we got assurances out there. A nice handshake, a decent assurance out there. It's like, okay, yeah, sure, we can bring in your cultivated meat, cultivated chicken, whatever the hell. There we go. There is your, just like a mama used to make out there. P-Money's here. He says, hey, Bear, so Monday it's 65 degrees Fahrenheit. Here and today we got 5 inches of snow. What? How did that work? Bear is pretty certain that it doesn't snow if it's 65 degrees. Something's wrong with that. It is a magical place out there. It is a magical place. No, only Bear would go to Toronto just to see the down faces over there. down faces. Bear shouldn't do that to, oh, poor me, P-Money out there. Shouldn't do that, but heck of a game, though. The letter comes 2 years after Good Meat received its first approval from the government of Singapore. Yum. And served its chicken products to the public for the very first time at upmarket Singapore restaurant called 1880. We've all been there. It's been since been sold in a variety of locations in the city-state, from street stalls to the prestigious Huber's Butchery. Whatever. At present, Good Meat remains the only producer of lab-grown meat in the world, not only to have the necessary approvals to sell its products to consumers, but also to have done so. Although Upside of Foods secured FDO approvals before Good Meat, it is yet to feed any paying customers. But down the gullet it goes regardless. Good Meat is now working with the U.S. Department of Agriculture to secure the final necessary approvals before serving that cultivated chicken at its restaurants in Washington, D.C. That's the place to do it. With the help of Jose Andres, who happens to be a member of the company's board of directors. Wow, what a coinky-dink. Since Singapore approved Good Meat for sale, we all knew this moment was next, and I'm so proud to bring this new way of making meat to my country. You can't beat his meat. And do it with a hero of mine, Chef Jose Andres, said Josh Tetrick, co-founder of CEO of Good Meat, and Eat Just, instead of Just Eat. The future of our planet depends on how we feed ourselves, said Andres, and we have responsibility to look beyond the horizon for smarter, sustainable ways to eat. Good Meat is doing just that, pushing the boundary. More on that in just a minute. On innovative new solutions, and I'm excited for everyone to taste the results. Thumbs up. And I don't have any financial link to this whatsoever. Despite the fanfare that this supposed food of the future. Food of the future. I thought that was like the astronaut ice cream. I don't know. Maybe that's what's in the vending machine about to crash. In the facts that consumers in the U.S. are probably going to be eating it very soon, there remains serious questions to be answered, not only about the product, but the man who produced it. That guy, right there, Josh Tetrick. Hold on to your stomachs here, people. Hold on to your stomachs. Please don't be eating anything right now. Can eating lab-grown meat, which is essentially a form of deliberately grown cancer, actually give you cancer? How can you convince the public that it won't when nobody has ever eaten it before? And is man with a troubled business history, a history he's been done best to his hide, the right person to do it? Eat our cancer chicken, people. Cancer chicken. It is, quote, the food of the future, people. Food of the future. It's a long article. I'm not going to go into everything. You can check it out. Beer has it down there in the description if you want to check it out there. But there you go. Lab-grown meat, deliberately grown cancer. Yay! I'm sure he's not going to eat it. God forbid. No, we save the actual chicken for the rich people. No, we're going to give the cancer chicken to you lesser folks out there. Yes, indeed. P-Money says, imagine if they called it just okay meat. Just cancer meat. Cancer meat is what we're going to call it. Good to see Grant here. Good to see Grant out there. Let's see. That's right, P-Money. How is the family? How is your family? And we hope they're playing some games out there. Let's see. No, we're almost finished April. We want the snow to go away. That's true. That is true. Get that snow out of here, people. Get that snow. That's why Bear lives in Florida. Don't have to deal with that much. Hurricanes, yes. Heat waves, of course. Tornadoes, yes. Lightning, of course. Lightning always, but there you go. There you are. All right, people, moving on from cancer meat. we go to the good folks here at the New York Post. Let's see. Ariel Zelber. McDonald's is making big changes to 5 classic burgers. Juicier. And caramelized, people. Caramelized. P-Mike says, I'll have a cancer chicken with a side of measles gravy. McDonald's is looking to boost sales by improving its classic menu items, such as the Big Mac and double cheeseburger, with softer buns, gooier cheese, more onions, and sauce. Wow, what a novel concept. What a novel concept. By the way, they used to have, I think it was Beyond Meat. I believe they're pretty much done with that. It used to be in Burger King. I don't recall if McDonald's did it or not, but they both basically got rid of it. It was both too expensive and not enough people were going to a burger joint to eat a plant-based burger. So there you go. You just gotta wait for your cancer burgers out there. The Chicago-based fast food giant. By the way, how long are they gonna last in Chicago? Everybody else is leaving. They plan to roll out a softer, pillowy, golden brown buns, gooier cheese, and a juicy, caramelized taste, as onions will be placed on the patties. Wow! Holy cow, people! What a great thing there. While they're still on the grill, no kidding. We found that small changes, like tweaking our process to get hotter, meltier cheese, and adjusting our grill settings, for a better seal, added up to a big difference. Wow. Making our burgers more flavorful than ever, said, quote, Chef? Why is Chef lowercase there? Chef Chad Schaefer, McDonald's senior director of culinary innovation, said Monday in a statement. How much are they paying this guy to figure out, we just need to, turn up our grill a little hotter and, just do a better sear on some of the burgers there. Oh, wow, that's worth millions of dollars, Jenkins. Millions. The Big Mac is also getting saucier. Oh, Big Mac, you saucy burger. As the item will come smothered in more Big Mac sauce. The new enhancements were introduced in international markets, including, why? Australia, Belgium, and Canada. How dare you? How dare you? America's hamburger, and they're testing it in Canada? For crying out loud. The restaurant chain has been piloting some additions in some American markets, including Los Angeles, Seattle, Denver, San Francisco, Las Vegas, Salt Lake City, Tucson, Arizona, Portland, Oregon, and Sacramento, California. Why go to Portland, Oregon, for crying out loud? I don't know. I guess they got to see what the Antifa folks have to say about it. Burn this sucker down. The changes follow the restaurant's 2018 announcement that it was switching to fresh beef. Wow, holy cow, what a major announcement for its quarter pounders. Let's see, Amy says, onions are pretty good. That's true. This is true. In 2021, McDonald's launched its crispy chicken sandwich. Watch out there, Mickey D's. To compete with the steadily growing Chick-fil-A. But let me ask the audience here. Chick-fil-A. Does everybody like the Chick-fil-A? Beer, it's okay. A little salty, to be honest with you. Plenty of other places. Beer kind of like some of the local places anyways. We got kind of a regional one called Zaxby's. They're pretty good. Chick-fil-A, they've got good French fries. They got really good French fries. And they've got pretty good the lemonades. Lemonades are really good out there. But the chicken, it's a chicken sandwich. It's not really anything that's like, oh, wow, yay, all right, whatever. So, Amy says Chick-fil-A is fine. It's just fine. There we go. I'm with you, Amy. It's fine, but it's I don't want to go wait for they're pretty fast too, but you go up there and all the time they have it the drive-thru is just completely closed up. We actually have one not too far away. They actually have it where it's two drive-thrus. There's a toll road. So you've got a total other a separate building that you can kind of drive through, and they've got it where it's like a conveyor belt that like goes underneath the first drive-through and up to the second little cubicle kiosk thing that they have there. It's kind of interesting there. But anyways, yeah, it's okay. It's all right. It's nothing to like write home about or anything. I don't know. P1A says, I wonder if McDonald's business meeting took 2 hours to decide how to make their food better and someone said, more onions, give them a raise. That's true. That is true. P1A says, I'll try the new burger beer. I hope it's not bear meat made from burger. A new burger, beer, and I'll tell you how it went. There we go. That's true. That is true, Lindy. I saw that as well. Let's see. Amy says, it's good. I mean, people like the Chick-fil-A. Which one? Like the Chick-fil-A sauce? The Polynesian one? It's like, okay, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. Grant says, I haven't eaten in years. Wow. There we go. He is committed to his boycott. Earlier this month, the company laid off hundreds of employees in its corporate offices and cut pay and benefit for others. McDonald's announced that it was shuttering its field offices as part of a company-wide restructuring. They have field offices? What the hell? Several of those who were laid off were executives who spent decades with the company. Well, sure that worked out. Beer likes just the regular McDonald's burger. Nothing. It doesn't need to be the cheeseburger. Just the regular Mickey D's burger. Extra pickles, though. Got to have extra pickles, though. Here you go. The chain, known for its golden arches, has more than 150,000 employees globally, with about 70% based outside the U.S., including in company-owned restaurants. The layoffs do not impact the more than 2 million workers in franchised McDonald's restaurants around the world. So there you go. It gives the stock price, yada, yada, yada. $289. Wow. Holy cow. Anywho, McDonald's making changes out there, people. Making. Did I do this? Ariel Zieber and Aaron Keller. Aaron Keller out there. There you go. P-Mine says, the only Chick-fil-A is on the other side of our country. And I bet the drive-through line starts where you're at. It's a really, 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 really long line. Really long. There you go. Good to see Jiminy out here. Great to see Jiminy out here. Oh, pardon me. Grant says, I didn't boycott Chick-fil-A. It's just I always seem to want something just a little more or a lot more. Yeah, they are kind of expensive too. It's okay. Bear likes the Zaxby's. There's a couple other places around as well that are just as good, people. All right, people. One shocking news story to another here. From let's see, the geniuses over at Screen Rant, the Mensa members over there. And who is this? I don't know. They don't put it up there, for crying out loud. What the hell, man? A Rotten Tomatoes record reveals the MCU's biggest 2022 injustice. Miss Marvel won the Golden Tomato Award. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I'm not sure. For the best superhero TV show of 2022. Really? That's kind of a low bar there, but okay. Proving its low viewership was a big 2022 MCU injustice. And the poor girl's going crazy out there. Actually, I believe she's like in her early 20s. I remember reading something about that. People are making fun of her. Unfortunately, Bear is not making fun of her. It's just commenting that she kind of looked like James Earl Jones in the Conan videos there. So not so sure about that. Miss Marvel's high review scores in Rotten Tomato earned it a special award, proving the show is subject to one of the MCU's biggest 2022 injustices. Despite the strong reviews and overall critical approval of the show, it wasn't nearly as popular as it should have been, according to who? According to who? That would be the critics and reviewers? Like, Screen Rant that gets paid. You don't have to pay to go watch the stupid Miss Marvel show. You actually get your DVDs or whatever sent to them. So you don't even have to pay for it. And they're like, oh, yeah, it's great. Everybody should go see this. And then they did go see it. And they're like, how dare you? Why? It's an injustice out here. N is yet to be greenlit for a second season. Oh, for crying out loud. The hardest person hit was her dad. The guy that played her dad on the show there that was picked up for a little child grooming out there. No big deal. Might want to sidestep a little bit of that. I think he was still in the movie, though. Very, very unfortunate there. Rotten Tomatoes, Golden Tomatoes. That doesn't sound like a very good thing. Award goes to all the top movie and TV shows of a particular franchise. In the 2022 award for the best reviewed superhero show, went to, really? That was it. That was Miss Marvel. Really? Okay, whatever. By the way, the people that directed the first, I think, 2 episodes of it, like the pilot episode, maybe the second episode, the 2 directors there, they went on to bigger and better things, people. They went on to go direct the Batgirl movie. That's right, people. The canceled Batgirl movie. I shouldn't say canceled. The Batgirl movie that they made and then they burned the negatives for. That Congress wants back, by the way. That's Miss Marvel out there. So between groomers and people that can't direct, there you go. The show's 98% tomato score. What are you people, high? What the hell? Just based on the number of total reviews it received, outranked every other superhero TV show released in 2022. Watch out. Watch out, She-Hulk. Watch out, Moon Knight. Watch out. I don't know. Whatever the other ones were. I don't know. Is The Boys considered, is that like a superhero TV show? I know. I think that's on Amazon, right? I think it's on. Bear sees stuff about it. I don't know. It was still the least watched MCU show on Disney Plus. That beat out She-Hulk, really? Wow. People were watching She-Hulk just to watch a terrible show there. There you go. There you are. Reviews are subjective, so Rotten Tomato scores and awards should always be taken with a grain of salt. And a bribe as well, probably. But Miss Marvel also had an 80% audience score. All 5 people watched. So the low viewership definitely isn't the result of bad word of mouth. There was no word of mouth. That was the point. There were a number of non-Marvel superhero shows like, there we go. Oh, Peacemaker, The Boys, that were more popular than Miss Marvel and were also well-reviewed. So Miss Marvel winning the Golden Tomato Award shows just how much of an injustice it's low viewership. That's your fault, people. Your fault. Terrible. Why Miss Marvel Season 2 needs to happen? What? No. Look at this terrible, look at these terrible effects. What is that, like, premiere, like, circa 2005 or something? What the hell? This doesn't look... Oh, look, it's got a lens flare to it, too. Oh, boy. Wow. Adobe Premiere 2006. There we go. We'll give it 2006. There we go. This looks awful. This looks god-awful. The Golden Tomato Award and strong review scores prove Season 2 of Miss Marvel needs to happen, people. Considering showrunners, this is the 2 fools. Oh, there we go. I love this sentence. Bear said it better, but we'll do it again. Whatever, these 2 fools also directed the Batgirl movie, unmercifully shelved by Warner Brothers Discovery. Despite being late in production, a second season for the well-received Miss Marvel series would provide a bit of justice for both the show and the directors. There you go. That's who you want. With Kamala Khan. Khan? Really? Khan! I don't know if you'd want to name her Khan. That's Star Trek, baby. We don't need that. I just change it. Kamala. You probably wouldn't want Kamala either. This is just a bad... her middle initial isn't K, is it? Please don't tell me her middle initial is K. Has a big role alongside Brie Larson. Yay! In the Marvels later this year. Miss Marvel Season 2 would be an excellent addition to the MCU Futures Disney's plans. You don't think they already thought that through, do you? Like, come on. Like, What did you think that they were going to do? No, they're cutting costs wherever they can. Another like 1,000 people are going to be fired tomorrow. Hopefully some of these people here, especially this one right here. Boink. Even if Miss Marvel doesn't get a second season, its lack of viewership was a big injustice for the Disney Plus show. Hopefully the Golden Tomato Award and strong word of mouth, as well as the incoming release of the Marvels, will all help a larger audience find the show. People, you are all racist if you don't go see, what was it? The Marvels? Miss Marvel, whatever the hell, some Marvel, whatever. Pardon me. The plenty of movies and shows with great reviews and awards see lower viewership or box office results, but it's not as common to see it happen with a big comic book IP. You just wait what's coming, people. Particularly if it's connected to the MCU. Oh, speaking of which, there we go. We're going to see our another bomb right here. I'm sorry, people, if you do enjoy the Guardians out there, but this one is tracking lower than the second movie. So this is going to be interesting. Interesting to see if the whole James Gunn thing kind of falls apart here. Falls apart. What is this guy doing? Why do you have Captain America's shield? And what's the deal with the glasses? Nobody's fooled. Like, at least cover your head. Or does he wear a fedora? He might wear a fedora. There we go. Just need to draw a fedora on him. Then he'll look badass out there. Here. Oh, I am way behind on the chat here. Jiminy says, Miss Marvel is the greatest show he's ever seen. I mean, is a joke. A true reflection of the forced elevating of a crappy character that was done in her comic book version as well, despite the fans rejecting it. Well, hey, try again. That's what they could do. Yes, indeed. Great to see Melissa here. Great to see Melissa. P-Money says, great. First we have the Miss Marvel actor charged, and then we get the Kang actor charged as well. MCU looking so promising. Yeah, apparently that is getting a little bit more snowballing out there, as it were. Beer is like, okay, let's give it a couple days here. Let's see what's going on. Don't want to point fingers. You know, he said, she said type deal. But yeah, that's not looking pretty good. So, well, you know, let's see. They had Don Cheadle in there. He replaced, God, what was his name? Terrence something or another. He was in the first Iron Man film, and then they replaced him with the second one there with the new guy there, Don Cheadle. So they can replace people like mid run. So I mean, I don't think that's impossible. They can just come up with a. I mean, isn't Kang supposed to be like multiverse, like different versions of them? So maybe they can just have, oh yeah, here's the Kang that looks completely different than the other Kangs. Yeah, okay, there we go. There we go. Terrence Howard, thank you. I knew it was Terrence something. There we go. Let's see. The only injustice, says Jiminy, is that they wasted time making a Miss Marvel TV series instead of a Power Pack show. There you go. I haven't... Grant says, I haven't heard anyone mention Power Pack in yard. I think he means years. Yes, he does. He does mean years. Oh, okay. Thank goodness. Her middle name is probably Shakira. Thank goodness. Thank goodness out there. There we go, P-Money. There we go. I tell you, man. I tell you. Kang can now be a woman. There we go. I think we've got that solved. All right. Speaking of TV shows that are about to break new grounds here, people. This is a little bit kind of inside baseball, but you're probably going to be hearing a little bit more about this in the days and weeks coming up. So let's go ahead and just peel off that scab and get right on into it. From Deadline out here. Kind of a insider trade magazine. They're a little bit more on the studio side than they would be of the WGA is called the Writers Guild Association. All the writers in television and movies and I don't know. I don't recall if theater is part of the WGA. They might have their own thing there. But anyways, let's see. Peter White, Dominique Patterson. It took 3 people and David Robb to write this. WGA says, quote, survival of writing as a profession. Wow, that's not milking it out there, is it? Is at stake, rather, stakes, in this negotiation, as strike authorization voting begins. So here we go again. Here we go yet again. The WGA has called on its members to save television and feature writing as its strike authorization vote opens. By the way, they voted to strike. I think it was like 97% voted to strike. So a lot of people out there. The Guild, in an email to members seen by Deadline, said the survival of writing as a profession is at stake. Over the past decade, while our employees have increased their profits by tens of billions, they've embraced business practices that have slashed our compensation and residuals and undermined our working conditions. So what did you guys do about that over at the WGA? You guys are, it's a union essentially there, so, okay, we're protecting our members by having them slash their compensation residuals, undermining their work conditions, yada, yada, yada. What a great guild. Send them money, people. Send them money. We've met and talked with thousands of you about our bargaining agenda and heard loud and clear that this negotiation can't be business as usual. The compensation increases and protections we're demanding people, were designed to restore what's been taken away from writers. Why did you allow them to take it away? You have a guild. You could have done something about this a long time ago. The Guild revealed last week that it was opening the vote, otherwise known as the SAV, which was widely expected as it continues talks with the studio. Voting begins this evening. Let's see. This was when, pardon me here, people, on the 11th. So a little while back there. It already passed. Let's see. In 2017, it received 96%. It was right around that the last time. So back in 2017, they voted to strike. It wasn't for very long. It wasn't for very long there, but yeah, the writers, they just, I don't know. Writers being writers out there, they're going to strike. Sources say, told Deadline, that the WGA is fielding a large number of votes right now. Let's see, a bunch of writers there, blah, 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 blah. While the voting happens, the WGA is expected to continue talks with the studio this week. Deadline revealed on Friday that the AMPTP extended an invite to the WGA leadership, run by Chief Negotiator Ellen Stuntsman, to sit down this week. I think you should replace this lady and find somebody new. Find somebody that's got some balls, darn it. There was a meeting at the Fairmount Sentry Plaza last night. That would be Monday, April 10th. By the time you read this, there have been a meeting, blah, 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 blah. They did all that sort of stuff. So there we go. Let's see. Was there anything else? Unlike past negotiations and strike saber rattling, even more conservative writer. No, you don't have it. Please get out of here. This is Hollywood. Come on, man. Come on. There's no conservative writers out there. Bear can attest to that. For crying, especially showrunners. Expressed their support for the need for an overwhelming strike authorization vote for the WGA. They actually did. We've been patient. We've been willing to meet the studios more than halfway before. Nobody wants to see production halt, obviously, but now we need to see some action and some real increases in equity, not equality, but equity out there. By the way, production's already halted in, I know LA. I don't recall if it's all of California, but let's just call most of California there. It's already halted. New York, beer's not certain. There's a little bit difference between New York and California there, but it's already halted. So your favorite show out there, Miss Marvel, ramping up for Miss Marvel season 2 out there. Well, all those writers are going to go on strike. So you're probably going to see those shows later rather than sooner, especially with all that stuff. The last time they had a really big strike back in the early 2000s, it was, I believe, for a couple months there. Might have been late late 2008, 2009, something like that. They had a big strike, and that's basically where the reality TV kind of came in. They hired a bunch of scabs out there, and they decided to go to more reality-based TV. So if you see a bunch of reality TV stuff, that would be from the writers out there. So there you go. There you go. Call Bear Hollywood. Bear will cross that line. Bear will be a scab. I mean, you probably wouldn't want Bear's writing out there, but there you go. Bear will cross that line. Bear will cross the line out there. That's neat. Is that it? That's it, people. There you go. From Deadline. It took 3 people to write that. 3 people. Man, oh man. No wonder they're going on strike. It's like, oh, God. Writing this article is too much work. We need 2 other people to help us out. Oh, my goodness. And then we need benefits as well. Yeah, there you go. Benefits. Let's see. Beer. Let's see. Talking about Captain America. Let's see. Do they even need writers' ASP money anymore? Today it's just someone combined King Kong and Godzilla, and we got a movie. There you go. There you go. There you go. Quiet, Grant. You know someone is in Hollywood is going to see the word Kingzilla and steal it. There we go. Bear will cross that line. He'll write Kingzilla for you. There you go. You just got to pay him in salmon. Pay him in salmon, people. Yes, neat. And speaking of bears, our final shocking news of the evening. Shocking news. Back here at the New York Post. Bear stuns man chillaxing on patio. My eyeballs gotta stretch, he says. Let's see. Jack Hobbs had been cost. Took 2 people. It was almost an unbearable... Oh, for crying out loud. That's terrible. That's written by a non-union hack out there. Crying out loud. A North Carolina man came face to furry face, with an uninvited guest last week. A big black bear scoping him out just feet away on his tranquil patio. It wasn't Bear, he promises you. Promises you that. Let's get to it. There we go. There is the bear. David Oppenheimer said he was winding down after a long day at work as a digital creator when he was startled by the black bear. That's racist, sir. Chillaxing at the end of the day. Didn't expect to make eye contact so close. My eyeballs certainly got a stretch, he said. In a now viral video first posted on Facebook, Oppenheimer can be seen casually texting on his phone while the bear approaches. As the footage continues, the bug-eyed homeowner becomes aware of the mammal's presence, spurring his furry intruder to immediately perk its head up and engage in a tense stare down, while Oppenheimer death-gripped a throw pillow in apparent terror. That's how you get rid of bears, with a throw pillow. If anything, the bear seems equally startled by the human's presence. And why isn't he giving me food? Meanwhile, this is not the first time he and the bear have shared close quarters. Hey, I don't want to do that, man. A good thing we're already acquainted, he said, recounting the nosy neigh boar. For crying out loud. The nosy neigh bear. But a bump. Puns. That's why they needed the second writer on this one. Often rummaged through his trash. Shocking! A bear going through his trash. Why, I've never heard of that before. Man, oh man. And has also stolen food from his supposedly bear-proof bird feeder. They have bear-proof bird feeders? Bear hasn't come across that. There he goes. Blah, 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 blah. Despite his familiarity with the bear, Oppenheimer revealed that he recently encountered left him a bit shaken. Not stirred, though. But the bears here are very peaceful. This one just caught me off guard. Oppenheimer, who first missed spotting his unexpected company despite hearing his home motion detector alarm going off. About a minute later, the bear came along and was practically in front of me, recalled the still shaken man. There you go. Let's see. A commenter says, "Holy smokes, you both look equally surprised." Laughed another of Oppenheimer's followers. Guys, glad you guys are peeps. Peeps, they say. There you go. there you go, people. So there you go. There's your bear news for today. Your bear news for today from the good folks here at the New York Post. Yes, indeed. The bear was just looking for the human's copy of Cyberfrog. That's true. Very good book. Very, very good book. Oh, good to see Miguel here. Great to see Miguel. Let's see. So, Bear, you know now what knife is Rambo... what knife Rambo is using in the new CG comic. No, I did not know. A survival plots one, a M7 or M9 bayonet, or the SOG. I do not. Bear does not know. Let's see. Do I still have that? Let's see here. Hold on one second, people. There he is. I can't see it in that one. Can't see it in that one. Did I have it? Did I have it somewhere else? I have it somewhere else here. Let's see. Nope, it's not in that. Nope. Oh, gosh darn it. Did I don't have it there. Nope, I don't have it. Don't have it, people. I'm sorry. Sorry about that, but there you go. No, Bear did not pay attention to that. So there we go. I don't know. Don't know. Probably a Vietnam era one. Bear would assume that, but I don't know. Maybe like the ones that they put on the bayonet. Yeah, like, what was that? The M9. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Maybe one of those. There you go. Uh-oh. Scientists have merged the DNA of Kong and Godzilla, and now the best of both beasts will terrify the cities. Prepare for the coming of Kingzilla. It writes itself. There we go. There we go. Let's see. Florida man is on vacation. That's true. This is true. All right. We actually have people. Let me get to it here. Bear can find it. Come on. Come on, Bear. Professional show. Yada, yada, yada. Here we go. As we go, people, from one bear to another bear, that would be the RT Bear. The RT Bear out here. Who, by the way, let me just say this right off the bat, is doing a live show at the same time Bear is, for crying out loud. Bear always catches like the last 10 minutes of his show or something like that, off doing something else. But yeah, there he is. He's doing his show at the same time Bear is. So there you go. If you want to go raid old RT Bear, go right ahead. Go say hello. Tell him that Bear is promoting his book out here. He says, heavy spoilers. Hey, everyone. Hey, Art. I hope you're all doing well for this update. Well, let me check. Hold on. Yeah, doing all right. A big spoiler alert here. So if you don't want to see some of the bodaciously awesome pages that I've been working on, go no further. Well, we're going to do it, people. We're going to do it. Let's see. There we go. Here's the color version. That's where Bear got his thumbnail from. Shocking news out there. I like the colors. Colors are looking pretty good in this one. Next on the line are some pencils and ink story pages. These are from the epic third act of Man vs. Machine, and our heroes are kicking butt. Well, let's take a look. Yeah, take a look at some booty kicking out there. Booty kicking, including Whitney kicking some booty and other things. Watch out, Whitney. Don't let him shoot you. Don't let him shoot you out there. There you go. So good stuff. I like a lot of this. He again, I don't know why he did it on Saturday night, but literally after Bear gets done, it's RT Bear. He's doing a live show. I'm like, for crying out loud, what's going on, Art? And he was showing off some of these pages. So there you go. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good there. Kind of like the interesting airplane there. It's kind of a unique looking thing. Pretty cool. Oops. I think I've shown the full page one there before, but looks pretty good. Looks pretty. Bear thought he saw that colored. Maybe he was wrong. Maybe he's wrong there. Anyways, he says, I hope I didn't give too much away, but I, as always, want to keep you updated on the progress. My appreciation to you all. That'd be Art. So go check that out. Actually, once again, our good friends over at Indiegogo, once again, Shadow banning art for some reason. I don't know why. Strange. But if you want to go check it out, there you go. Go check that out there. And say hello to Art if you're raiding his channel out there. Say hello to Art. And finally we got from Eric. Oops, let me bring it up. That would be helpful. Eric Nienoltowski with that Shadow Sentry Origins. And one of Bear's favorites. And that would be Hopscotch. Actually, I've got it right here. What am I waiting for? There we go. There's the Hopscotch cover. He says Shadow Sentry Origin campaign ends in 6 days, people. 6 days. We're currently only 102 away from unlocking the next stretch goal. Actually, he did unlock it. A very cool 6 a.m. Comics die-cut sticker of the deadliest damsel. That'd be Hopscotch right there. Let me show the sticker here. There you go. There's the sticker. Pretty cool. Let's see. He says, what's in store? This is a 2-part Origins book. Will let me try that again. This 2-part Origins book will catapult you into the past, where you learn of the backstories of Hopscotch and Commander Novel. So that's 1 book, 2 stories, 24 pages each, for 48 pages of hard-hitting action. Actually, I've got a panel of that. Nope, not that one. There we go. Here we go. Some new art there. Discover the events surrounding the young teleporting Hellborn and her quickening in modern-day Japan. The daughter of a Yakuza crime lord plunged into the middle of a war of her father's making. A revenge story that will leave the bodies piled high and the blood flowing free. Free blood. Ninjas, Yakuza, and a cyborg samurai by the name of Akira, the Iron Demon, are just a taste of what's in store. There you go. So anyways, he's got, let's see, he's brought on Mark Polton to handle the script. Let's see, and Clayton Barton. There you go. Bringing his amazing style and line work to the breakdowns and layouts of every page of the Hopscotch story. Eric will be doing the finishes, and Kevin, Antonio De Castro, brings his fantastic colors. Actually, let me go back to those colors. There we go. Fantastic colors. To breath to life in the pages. And, of course, Eric letters too much, will again be finishing it off with his lettering ability. His superpower, if you will. Superpower. Yes, indeed. So there we go. And you can get, if you want to check it out, you can get this limited edition book. Limited edition. Art by Eric Nienoltowski and inks by the talented William Wolford out there. There you go. Looks pretty good. By the way, Bear just checked. Let me see. Hold on. Let me put that in there. It is in the description, but we'll do it. Do it anyways here in the chat. Here we go. I noticed he had like a limited edition holographic cover. Holographic cover for the Shadow Sentry. So that looked pretty good. I think it was only limited to like 50 or 100. So I want to check that out. Let's see. There we go. So if you want to check that out, you can click that there. Go check it out. Good old Indiegogo shadow banning everything for some reason. I don't know why. Craziness, people. And they have the past campaigns as well, so you can go check that out. Very cool. Hardcover, variant covers, and trading cards. You can check them out. Actually, they also got a black and white or artist edition there. So there you go, black and white version. So pretty cool. There's Hopscotch, kicking booty. For sure, that guy is not going to have a good day. Not at all. Not at all. There you go. RT Bear's a troublemaker. I tell you what. That old Art, that dirty old man out there, for crying out loud. No, we love Art out there. Good old Art. From one bear to another. Why am I showing that? Crying out loud. Let's see, get off of that. There we go. There's some RT Bear artwork. Whoops. There we go. There's some RT Bear artwork there. For you good people. Yes, indeed. All right, let's see. Did I miss anything? Did Bear miss anything? It's like a giant T-Rex with gorilla arms. T-Rexes have tiny arms. Or maybe, it could be like a life size, an actual size Godzilla, but just like with tiny T-Rex arms. That'd be interesting. Or tiny gorilla arms. Or actually actual size gorilla arms. It'd be actual size gorilla arms, but on a Godzilla, they'd be really tiny. There you go. There you go. See, Bear is making the movie already here. Bear is moving. Let's see. The Bear was just looking for the humans copy of Cyberfrog. I read that. Always great to see art from art. It is. It is some good stuff out there. Yes, indeed. All right. Well, hopefully everybody got over there to say hello to. Hello to Art. And Bear's going to say hello to everyone else out here. I want to thank everybody for stopping by. Amy, gotta say thank you to Amy and Melissa, all the Lesters out there. Lindy, of course. P Money, most of the time. Let's see, Grant. Let's see, Miguel, Jiminy, all of our lurkers and Russian bots. Let's see, am I missing anybody? Hope I'm not missing anybody. Coming up, coming up a couple of shows. Bear's not going to be here. He's going to be out and about in the woods for a little while. So this might be the last show for probably about 2 weeks here. I'm still trying to decide. Maybe try and do like a Friday show. I'm really not that committed on it. It might just be kind of a hangout show on Friday. But after that, it'll be, that week. And then Bear will be coming back the following Wednesday. Not this coming up Wednesday, but the following Wednesday. What would that be? Hold on, let me find out the date. The 3rd. That would be the 3rd of May. Got to get back in time for Cinco de Mayo. So there you go, people. So if you want, go ahead, check out the alternate channel. All the fun stuff that we have over there. Check out some of Bear's past videos out there. Some good stuff out there. Just looking back. There you go. But yeah, going to be gone for a little bit. But we'll come back. Rested and ready to go at it again here, people. Bear's going on the lam. The feds are closing in. Shh. Don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody. Yes, indeed. Day before May the 4th. There we go. May the 4th be with you. I don't know if Bear, I don't know if you heard this the last time, P-Money. Unless there's just something just like completely, Bear brooms so many Star Wars, news stories here today. Unless there's something that's just outstanding that Bear has to talk about it. Star Wars is pretty much dead. The last time he tried to talk about Star Wars, people were talking about the Super Mario movie. So, I mean, unless something really kind of just crazy happens or something, it's like, Star Wars is dead. Why keep talking about a corpse? We went to the funeral, we paid our respects, and now Mark Hamill is just hanging out with a bunch of bad Germans over there in Ukraine and yada yada yada. So why even bother? Why even bother with that? So I don't know. We might mention May the 4th, like yeah, you remember that stuff, but other than that, not really that interested. Star Trek's coming pretty close as well. Ay. Hopefully the new Picard did better, but who knows? Who knows, people? Yes, indeed. All right. Well, once again, want to welcome all of our new subscribers out there. We're still being overtaken by the alternate channel, but want to thank everybody out there that has joined Bear in this crazy adventure. Yes, indeed. Let's see. P-Money says, why talk about a corpse? Isn't that what most people do when they mention Biden? Bump. That's. How dare you talk about our president? Our quote-unquote president, sir. How dare you? I mean, he was just over in Ireland. Crying out loud. I mean, he could have stayed there, but... Anyways, that's a whole side thing. We won't get into that, people. We will not. Because you know what? All this talk about new McDonald's menus, it's made Bear hungry. So he's going to head back into the woods. So until next time, people, grrr.